Welcome to our Color Dunia portal. Welcome, ma'am. Today, Dr. Neha Patel is with us. She is the director of Somlalit Education. So, ma'am, you have held a director position and different professional position throughout your professional career. What are the key factors that keep you connected with sectors?
I have more than 27 years of experience, which spreads across working for advertising, working in the IT industry, as well as in education. The past 17 years has been the area of education. Now, the biggest difference is all three demand, hard work. You have to keep yourself updated. But the biggest learning for us in the education sector is that we are actually working with the future of this country. And that's why the role in education is very important. As a director of this institute, especially in the postgraduate program, it is very important for us to know that we are not just creating professionals, we are creating good citizens. And that's what Somlalit stands for. And that is the primary focus of us as director of this program.
Sure, ma'am. My next, ma'am, being the director of Somlalit College, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
I believe in leading by example. So if I need my stakeholders to be on the same page, whether it's my management, whether it's my faculties, it's my admin staff or my students, I believe that I need to be there and set an example myself. Moreover, I have an extremely transparent system where my doors are open not just to the faculties but also to the students. Any student in my 2-year program, including my alumni, can walk in and talk about us, the problems they are facing, or any other issues they are dealing with. And that's what we look at. And that's why I think since 1996, Somlalit has been a leader in the area of management, and that's why we've survived.
Okay. My next question, being the director of Somlalit Institute, how do you strategize about the key program and plans for the marketing and administration of your school?
And that's a very interesting question because MBA is something which completes a person in their career. Okay, so what we are constantly doing at Somlalit is we and the faculties, we are looking at industry trends. We're looking at global scenarios to understand what is relevant for the today's student. We make those changes. For instance, right now we have introduced two more courses, which is MBA. We have MBA, which is a regular MBA where you can specialize either in marketing or finance. We also have an MBA in finance and MBA in IT. That is a need of the hour. So what we are doing is we are looking, it's not something which we started and we forget about it. Our curriculum, our extra courses, they keep on evolving dynamically, looking at what the industry needs and what the global trends are.
Sure. And my next question, education system in India and other foreign countries are structured very differently. As per your experience, what can inbound student gain from studying here in Somlalit Institute?
That's a very interesting question because I myself have done my MBA from US in the year 93 and I came back in 95. Rare breed as people put in those days. One of the reasons that I think a lot of Indians are successful in the master's program or whatever they try to do in the US is because of the way our foundation is done in this country. So students who are not going to the US probably are missing out on some form of exposure, but that is also now taken care because we are globally connected. COVID has told us or shown us the path that you don't need, you could be sitting anywhere in the world and you could be connected. So a student, when he or she comes to Somlalit, is not at a disadvantage because all my faculties out here have some form of exposure or have done some online course with some best universities abroad. And that's why we bring the best to it to our students. A student is not at a disadvantage.
Sure. So my next question is, how does the curriculum of Somlalit Institute ensure the best practice of the industry?
Okay. If you look at the profile of my faculties, like including myself, we all have at least 10 plus or more years of industry experience. Most of my faculties, including me, we do consultation projects where we are directly connected with what is happening in the industry. Now, what that does, it enables us to make our students industry ready. I have more than 90 companies coming on year on, plus minus here and there, to have my students place them. Now, what we do is we sit down with the HRs of these companies and understand what the gaps are. We have more than 3,500 alumni. We repeatedly call on our alumni who are working in the industry and find out from them that that what are the industry requirements, where is our curriculum, and what are the gaps. Once we understand that, we put these gaps, present it to the students, we groom them on that, and that's why typically we are very lucky to say we are almost 100% placement since 1996. That's the year of conception.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, my last question is, what do you think should be the Somlalit Institute top's priority over the next 10 years?
We have been a pioneer in education, in management since 1996. We are a regional college. And I think 10 years down the line, we would still be a pioneer in the area of management, where we have children coming from, smaller towns, even places, even Ahmedabad, but we are ensuring that they are successful professionals, successful citizens, and we will continue, putting these kids in the workforce where they will make India shine.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.